Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy
What,
Chris.
what's up, y'all? It's your girl Ari. Welcome to Anchor Practically. What's good,
Booyah.
y'all? Welcome back. Welcome to those who are new. What is up? If y'all are on YouTube, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all commenting. Make sure y'all turn on notification bell so y'all can be notified when we post.
Ding ding.
We post on Mondays and Thursdays. Even if y'all don't get the notification, because it used to be tripping sometimes. Y'all come back and double check because we have posted on Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Fact.
So, um, and even for those who are listening to us audio wise, on Apple Podcasts and Google Play, what's up? Make sure y'all rating us so we can get other people recommended or
Yep.
get on other people's recommend page, and make sure y'all are also rating us as well. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we started podcast with our first segment. Most of y'all know that we started off with our facts of the day. So Chris is gonna hit it off with our facts of the day. Go for it. It's May
Come on.
3rd, y'all. It's
Take
May
this
3rd.
adventure with me, bro. Come down with this adventure with me. All right. Today is National Sand Architect Day. Recognizes the systems of professionals managing America's data storage area network. Architects perform the thankless job of managing America's IT infrastructure. They organize voluminous data networks handling security and guard against data breaches. They also make sure payments and invoices go out on time while handling financial resources, ensuring human resources compliance.
Thanks for the
Yes,
IT
that's
people.
important.
That's how we got. That's how we got. Internet.
Facts. Well, I could go without internet. I don't know about y'all. I mean, I'm just saying, like, what? I don't need the internet to survive. Like, it's not that important to me. Maybe to them, not to me though. I mean, we have certain people out here that don't need the internet to, just to thrive. Internet is not that serious. The only thing I would miss is TikTok because I love TikTok. That's my thing.
But internet is the way of now. Like you cannot. It's like back in the day they had to use word of mouth. They had to advertise by word of mouth. So they would start businesses. They had to walk door to door, business to business, passing out flyers and stuff. Now all you gotta do is post it on Instagram, post it on TikTok, post it on Twitter, and boom, in your palm, you just promoted yourself.
I mean, that's very much true. But you know, I'm more. I guess you could say I'd rather write them letters how they used to do in the old days. They used to write letters
I
and
feel like letters are more personal. They're more personal for sure.
yeah, of course. I mean, because nobody wants to sit here on their phone and just text all
All
day.
day.
Like I don't get how people just sit in a room and just text each other all day.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
But on our phones is how we get work done. That's how we edit. That's how we email. All that type of
No,
stuff. Like
this is
it's
how this generation does it.
yeah, yeah. But I mean, technology has changed everything.
I mean, I don't really think it's that serious because first off, phones they're too expensive nowadays. Like
Yeah,
I
phones
don't
are
even
expensive.
understand,
Phones are
bro. It's not
expensive.
that serious, bro. I could just literally just drive to the person's house if that's the case. I mean, it's not. But that's
Not
that
if
ain't
they
even
live
matter.
across the country. Not if they live
I,
across. If it's an emergency, the benefit of having phones, if it's an emergency, you can text them and be like, "Yo, I need you to get here tomorrow." If you send them a letter, it's gonna take 2 days minimum. If you pay for express, you feel me? If you don't pay for express, you waiting a whole week. They didn't miss the whole emergency.
first, don't bash the old way, man. Look. Okay,
I'm
yeah,
not
it might take
bashing
a
the whole
day.
way. It was
It
difficult.
listen, it might be difficult. It might be, but at the same time, that's how people communicate. I feel like that's much easier to communicate, and plus, it means more communicating writing letters than it does texting people. Because I
Yeah, I think
mean,
it's I think it's pretty cool when
um,
people like have written letters like back in the day they written letters and you can still see those letters now like 50-year-old letters 60-year-old 70-year-old 100-year-old letters. I think
they
that's pretty cool.
they hold more value than phones.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, that's pretty. what? What? I'm saying it does. It Look, letters hold more value than phones. I
They
mean,
do.
a lot of the
I will nah, nah. I guess so.
Right, right. They still find the letters in the ocean to this day.
Yeah.
And how much? Take an estimated guess of how much that's worth. Just to find a little bottle with a little note and letter inside of it.
Or
How much is it worth?
people in homes that's built in like 1816 or 1854, and they got a letter in their house, in it hidden somewhere under a
Exactly.
baseboard or something or
That's like
floorboard.
today's work, depending on who it was from and who wrote it and how long ago, bro. The longer it was in the past, the more it's gonna cost now.
Yeah, depends. Depends on what it is. Yeah.
Oh, in general, they'll pay you for old letters. You can have a letter from
Yeah,
like
they most definitely
16.
pay for other people be buying them at like the pawn shop and stuff like that, or whatever it's called. You know, the art. What's the
Pawn
name store?
shops.
No, no. The what's the name? What is it called? I can think of it. Whatever.
But look, more of that story is letters hold value. But that's I don't know. That's you people to figure out. But um, the next fact of the day is it's National Garden Meditation Day. It encourages everyone to take a time for oneself and relax, working in the garden, tending to plants and flowers, or resting quietly on the beach on a beautiful day in the garden are forms of meditation, forms of peace.
Hmm.
If you're looking for peace, you should try it. Maybe it's peaceful. I've never worked in a garden before, but many people have. It's peaceful.
My
Working with
auntie do it.
plants.
She loved it.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Tell her, auntie,
She loved it.
power to the
She
people.
she growing food and everything.
Hey, tell her give me a carrot. I like carrots.
I wonder if she growing carrots. I don't think she growing carrots. I'm gonna have to look.
I
She
am.
growing cute. She growing cucumbers. That's a fact. And tomatoes. That's a fact.
Can she give me a cucumber?
Potatoes. That's a fact. Hmm.
Let me get a cucumber.
She can get you a cucumber.
Okay, send that to
What's
me
the
on the.
weather? What's the the meal? Once the weather get itself together, then she can put her stuff outside. But we going through it. It's just a lot right
I'm already knowing. I'm already knowing.
now. Look
uh,
outside. Look today.
I mean, it's supposed to rain, but
It is supposed to rain.
that
Like
it's
this
I don't know.
morning.
That's, we're gonna go to our third fact of the day. It's National Special Able Pets Day. A day set aside to educate the public about caring for disabled pets. The day also features disabled animals looking for a home. That's very important.
Hmm.
For people out here that love pets. If you want to go
Go get you a
adopt it.
pet.
Go
My
adopt
first dog we adopted.
your dog.
My first dog
Yeah,
we adopted.
I miss my dog.
Our second dog was from a family member, but our first dog we adopted.
Hmm.
It's great.
How
It's fantastic.
peaceful.
You get them dogs that need a home.
Facts. That's important.
Yep.
Everybody needs a home.
Yep.
Besides that joke I told you like 2 weeks ago.
Right.
We're not even gonna get into that. That's a dark joke. But anyways, today is National Two Different Color Shoes Day. It's really self-explanatory. I like
Awesome.
I like doing that in the summertime because I think it's fun. Even though I might look crazy, but I got style. I got style like that. I'm built like
Some
that.
crisscross type stuff.
Yeah,
When
I'm
you
lit.
when your clothes backwards.
Yeah. No. um. Today is also National Textiles Day, recognizing all textiles to improve our lives in a fashionable style and provide us with a wealth of design possibilities. Um, Pretty self-explanatory, so pretty straightforward.
Oh yeah.
Today, it's also National Chocolate Custard Day.
Mm.
Um, you don't like chocolate?
I just can't do too much chocolate. You feel me? Like the double chocolate cake, triple chocolate cake. That is too
Yeah,
much.
they just got me a chocolate. I think how you pronounce it, like Monse cake, chocolate
Mhm.
Monsu, what's Monsu
Mhm.
cake? And that it was too much chocolate, bro. Like it almost felt like I was eating. like two Hershey bars and just smashed it together and baked it
Mm.
together and just ate it.
Oh,
And it's just
oh
like,
my
uh,
God! It's
it
making me
was good, but
hands.
it's too much. Like it's too much. Like I
It,
can't.
I get turned off at the frosting. I just can't do regular frosting. It's not good to me.
I like whipped cream.
Yes, whipped frosting is the best frosting to me.
Yeah,
To me, I
yeah,
like whipped frosting better.
yeah. It makes things taste better. To be
Yeah,
honest.
it's a more
Yeah,
it's a lighter, like airy frosting. It's not too hefty like a regular frosting. You can enjoy
right.
the cake more with the whipped frosting.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I said. But I like, but my favorite type of cake is red velvet. So I eat red velvet cake all day. That's my favorite. I mean,
Red velvet
I
cake
rather
do
eat that,
slap.
even though it is chocolate. But it's you feel me? It's just colored chocolate,
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
much.
it's called
I didn't
chocolate.
know that. I was really heartbroken when I learned that. But that's the truth, guys. That's the truth. So
Right.
um, and last but not least, today is National Melanoma Day. Monday.
Mhm.
Melanoma Monday was created by the American Academy of Dermatology, which is the first Monday in May. It is an awareness campaign during National Melanoma Month. Melanoma is a type of skin cancer and is the deadliest of skin cancers. The, obs- the, whoa, the observation focuses on skin health, and sun safety, tanning prevention, and skin cancer screenings. By providing resources and information, it hopes to reduce the number of melanoma diagnosed. Sorry,
Yep.
guys. Tongue twisters. Sorry, guys.
So
It
yeah,
be like that.
y'all going outside. It's about to be summer. Y'all gonna want to go outside, and I put sunscreen on. Sunblock is very, 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 very important. And some people out here that are allergic to the sun. So y'all need to make sure when y'all going out there, y'all going to the beach, y'all going to the park, y'all going to just go outside for a little walk or something like that.
Mhm.
Make sure y'all put a sunblock on. That's important.
Well, I'm already black, so I can't get no blacker. So
Okay, but
I'm just saying. I'm keeping it real. Look. If you dark skinned like me, I'm not like super dark skinned. Like I'm kind of like you could say like a milk chocolate kind of, but it's like I wouldn't be too worried myself about going. I don't really hang in the sun like that. So when I go outside, I'm more so like the type to be in the shade or to like just be outside for like maybe like a couple hours. But I'm not directly in the sun, so I don't really that don't really apply to me. But but it's important to put sunscreen on. I've never really put sunscreen on my body because, like I said, I'm not really the type to be under the in the sun and stuff like that. But some people are. Hey, so be careful out there. Make sure you put on your sunscreen, sunblock, and make sure you have a lit summer. All those girls out there, hot girl summer. It's coming along.
a safe lit summer.
Yeah, a safe lit summer.
Safe lit summer.
That's what I just said.
I didn't say
And
that.
I'm finna tell the girls to have a hot girl summer. And I'm finna tell the guys to have a hot. A hot boy summer.
You better say hot girl summer again. It's a
No,
summer. It's
I
okay.
was finna say hot, that word summer, but I'm not gonna say that.
I feel you. I feel you. I
Um,
feel
yeah. So, anyways,
We're gonna hit the
me and the guys, we finna turn up this summer. Are you glad come with us, guys, if you want to, because you part of the squad, But we about to have like a lit summer. We about to go to Miami, fly to California. You know what I'm saying? Do a little things out there, party up. How we gonna do it?
yeah. Once you vaccinated, on to the next Black History
First off,
fact.
no, you're not finna hit me with that. First off, guys, that's another thing. This one over here been trying to get me to get this vaccine, bro. Now, listen. Everybody has mixed feelings about this vaccine.
They
Now,
do. I had
I
mixed feelings about
said,
the vaccine in the beginning. I 100% did, but then I did my research for myself, gathered
mhm,
information, and that
mhm,
persuaded me to change my
mhm,
mind and go ahead and
mhm.
get the vaccine because that is
Okay,
the only way we're gonna be able to go to Miami whenever we want to go to Miami, go to LA whenever we want to go to LA, go to Hawaii whenever we want to go to Hawaii, go to Santorini whenever we want to go to
so you
Santorini.
want me to sit here and let them put a coronavirus in me through a needle so I can become immune to something that I already beat in the past?
Oh God, Jesus help us all.
It's already in my blood.
It's you sound like them people out there. You sound like them
Anyways,
people out
guys,
there.
that's not the story though. But I mean, it is the story. That's my true story. But
Y'all go get your vaccine. Go get your vaccine.
if you
First
don't
off,
get,
do y'all
listen,
first of all do y'all
until
research first.
until
First
the
of all, do y'all
president
research first?
says until the president says that it is mandatory to get a vaccination,
They dang
you
near
will not
saying
see me in there.
they dang near saying it's mandatory to get vaccine. I watched a video.
No,
I watched a video this morning. I watched
Th-
a video this morning, and he just lifted. They just talked about newer restrictions, when it comes to the vaccine, right? For people
mhm.
that are vaccinated. Okay, let me give them to you again.
Y'all could go outside with a mask, okay? That don't stop the corona from coming.
We're gonna talk about these. What's the name? Okay. All right.
So talk about what?
The vaccine. We're not done talking
I
about the
don't
vaccine
want to
yet.
talk about the vaccine,
We're
man. Cause look,
talking
listen,
about
listen.
it.
I
I
will get
I
listen. When I do my research for this vaccine, I will most definitely do my research, and when I'm ready, I will most definitely go up the street to go get vaccinated. It ain't nothing but just a little shot, boom.
that's
That's
what I'm
it.
trying to tell.
But at
Y'all
the
be making
same
it seem like
time,
it's that
I
small.
don't.
You're saying it like it's that
It's a lot.
small, but
It's a
then you
lot
put
of
adding a
things
whole bunch of
that
extra to it.
okay. It's a lot of things that I just don't see right with this shot, and I'm scared to low key take it because a lot of people, some people done died from the shot itself.
Mm,
So therefore, it's symptoms
I don't
from
know
the
if that's
shot that you
true.
get. That no, that's valid because
I
they
don't know if it's
talk
true if
about
people
that.
have died from the vaccine. I don't know if
They
that's true.
have died from the thing. That's not. I'm not gonna spread no fake news to these people.
I don't know if that's true.
Bro, when the vaccination first came out, bro, they said that it was probably gonna have like some extreme symptoms
They do have
because
extreme
they had to
symptoms.
try it out. Right, you
They
have
have.
symptoms. What did you have? What were your symptoms?
Well, I only had the first. I've only had my first immunization. So with my first immunization, my arm was sore for like a day and a half. Now, when I get my second one, they saying the symptoms could be worse from the second one. You get fevers, aches, headaches, runny nose, um, chills, and I think that's it. That's all I got remember off the top of my head.
You want me to risk my life for something like that?
You're not risking your. Okay, it is. It is a big risk. It is a
Get
risk getting the.
no,
It is a risk getting the
bro.
vaccine.
I'd rather wear my
No,
mask the rest of my life.
but
I'll
your
wear my mask the
argument,
rest of
but
my
your
life. You
argument,
tripping?
but your argument, but your
You
argument
tripping?
is you're not going to get the. Why would you let them put COVID in you when you've already
Mm-hmm.
had COVID? That's just
Mm-hmm.
like saying when we get the flu shot has the flu in it.
Mm-hmm.
Our body is fighting the flu in our body so we can build up the right antibodies to fight the flu off if we ever get the flu. That can help us fight when we get the flu. It's the same thing. They put COVID in there so our body can fight COVID. So we know how to fight the fight the daggone virus, boy. Come on.
I'm not finna have no symptoms like that. Just, but look,
You
moral of the
could have
story
had
is,
no.
bro, I'm
You
not.
could have
That's
very had those symptoms. You had it. You were lucky enough to have a light case of COVID. You very could have had those same exact symptoms when you get the
hmm
second shot for COVID. You could have had those symptoms at COVID
okay, but I
when you
don't
got
want
it.
them symptoms. I don't even want nothing to do with that shit.
But you
I
don't know.
don't want COVID. I don't want COVID in me
But you
for
don't
the
know.
fuck.
But you don't know if you can
I
have
mean,
the symptoms. You can be asymptomatic to the vaccine. You can have
I'm
minor symptoms or no symptoms.
I'm just saying. Okay, and that's true, but at the same time, bro, look, man, moral of the story is, bro.
No,
That
more of the
look,
story
I
is
ain't.
y'all educate yourselves, go watch these videos, go on the CDC website. Do y'all research, y'all talk about it against y'all amongst y'all family, see if y'all can get it. If you do have doctors in your life that can give you medical advice about the vaccine and all that type of stuff, then y'all gotta do your own research first before y'all go get the vaccine. Make sure y'all getting a good understanding on the vaccine before y'all go do it because it is a risk going to go get this vaccine because we're at the beginning of the pandemic. But everybody barking and not wearing masks, getting people sick, killing more people because they're not wearing masks or they're not gonna get the shot. And y'all want to go party, y'all want to go to Miami on spring break and go party, and y'all still walking away with COVID because y'all not being careful. So therefore, if y'all want to have a normal life, go do your research so you can get the vaccine. Most schools now are making it mandatory for y'all to get the vaccine. So if once they're forcing y'all to go back on campus, you have no choice but to go get the vaccine. You have no choice. So it's either you gonna drop out or you gonna finish school.
I'm dropping out. Fuck.
Colombia just made it to where they are forcing the kids. They have no choice but to go get the vaccine. They're
Well,
making
good luck.
no
Good luck
choice
to those
for
kids.
them to go get the vaccine.
Good luck to
So,
those kids. That's
in
all I
order for
gotta
them to
say.
come back on campus, because they're going to start making it a requirement for students to come back on campus because they need that money. They need to be used in the building. So that is why they are forcing students to get the vaccine because they need kids in the building. So eventually,
If I go get the vaccine, I'm only getting the one shot. I'm not getting the second.
you have to get both shots. That's
I'm
the only
not
way it's
getting.
going to be effective.
I'm not getting both shots. I'm only
That
getting one.
defeats the purpose and going to go get the shot. You have to get
What are
both
you
shots.
talking about?
It's a two-part
It's a
vaccine.
shot.
If the flu shot was a two-part vaccine, you would have to go back and get the second
I
vaccine.
never got my flu shot
Luckily,
because I didn't. I never. I first off,
you most definitely,
I only had the
you
flu
most
one time in
definitely,
my life. What do you
you
mean?
most definitely have had the flu shot. It's required when you go to school, when you're in elementary school, when you're in high school. They require you to go get the flu
Oh,
shot. When they
but
send that letter at home and they say, "Hey, your kid needs to go get these immunizations," they're not letting your butt back to school till you go get them. So you've had the flu shot every single school year.
oh, well, man, I ain't know. I mean, I don't really pay attention to no shots, man. It's just shots. But at the same time, bro, I don't really want to get this. I don't really trust this Corona shot. I don't,
Why don't you trust it? I think
cause
you're
I
just saying that
don't.
because you hear people saying they don't trust it, so you're saying you don't trust
No, it ain't got nothing to do with it. It's just that I don't. I just don't agree with how fast the vaccine came out in the first place. Because vaccines take years to
it. I
develop.
mean, yeah, it do take years, but they have to start.
They
They
literally
have
built
to.
this in a year and a half.
Yeah, they built it in a year and a half, but I think
That's what I'm
eventually
telling you.
they're gonna have a better vaccine as the years progress, right? They're going to.
Exactly.
But for now, they had to do what they had to do to get us a vaccine, or we're gonna be dealing with COVID forever, or we all gonna be dead. Bump it. We all gonna be dead because nobody don't want to get the vaccine. Nobody want a man mask. Nobody wants social
Hey, look.
distance. So we all gonna die. The whole world is gonna be empty of humans, and
I'm
it's
in
just gonna be a
God's hands.
world.
I'm in God's hands. So if I die, I
Yeah.
die. If I die, that's my fate. So I mean, I can't be mad with that. So at the end of the day, but like I said, I'll get the shot. But I don't know. I just don't know because they talk about. But I just don't want to have it. I don't want to deal with those symptoms, bro. Because I ain't never dealt. First off, I've only had the fever one time in my life. That's one time. I've only dealt with the fever one time in my life. So what do I look like going to go up there, get my shot, get the first shot, then come back, get the second shot? Now I got symptoms of fever. I got symptoms of all type of different stuff.
You can have the
All
symptoms or you
because
cannot have the symptoms. And the symptoms only for most people only
so
last
they don't
1 to 2.
even know
The
if you're gonna
symptoms,
get it.
that's with COVID. You don't know if you're going to be asymptomatic or you're not. You can walk around here and have COVID right now and not know.
Well, I ain't got COVID. I don't know what COVID feels like. So, have you had COVID?
No,
Do you know what
I
COVID
don't know if
feels like?
I don't know if I had COVID because I could be asymptomatic. I did travel at the beginning of the pandemic, right before we got locked down. So I very could have much had COVID and not known it.
Well, hey,
But y'all go do y'all research. Period. If y'all don't want to go back and get 2 shots, get Johnson and Johnson. But most people don't trust Johnson and Johnson. So y'all do y'all research on Pfizer and Moderna, and y'all go get this vaccine so we can get back to normalcy, okay? Or better than normalcy. That's okay. That's all I'm saying. But we gonna get y'all the Black History Fact. Um, the Memphis riot of 1866 on May 1st to the 3rd, 1866, the riot began with the white police officer attempting to arrest a black ex-soldier, and an estimated 50 blacks showed up to stop the police from jailing him. Accounts vary as to began the shooting, but the altercation that ensued quickly involved more and more of the city. The victims initially were only black soldiers, but the violence quickly spread to other blacks living around south of Memphis who were attacked, while 90 homes, 12 schools, and 4 churches were destroyed. White Northerners who worked as missionaries and school teachers in black schools were also targeted. On that day, on May 1st through the 3rd of 1866, it was the Memphis riot. Our homes, schools, and churches were destroyed. Thanks.
dang, that's deep.
Can't win for lose. Unfortunate. But we're gonna go into our main topic, and it is we're talking about personal values today. Mm-hmm. Personal values. So, what are your core values or slash personal values?
Core values,
Yes,
Jesus.
core values and personal values are kind of like the same thing.
Um, what do you mean? Like, what are my top ones? Top
Yeah,
five,
yeah,
top three.
like mm, let's do five. We can do five. Your top five core values.
Um, well, my top five core values are um dependability, trustworthy, compassion, uh, trying to think, independent and respectful. Those are my top
Mm-hmm.
five. I think those are important. Those are important. My most important ones. Just because that's the type of person I am. All five of those represent who I am. To be
Mm-hmm.
honest, because
Mm-hmm.
I am courageous. That's what I think I am. Most definitely.
My top five: faith, love, loyalty, um, faith, love, loyalty, adventure. I like adventure and determination. Determination is good one. Um, I feel like most of all of those are my core values for sure. Most definitely faith, most definitely love. Um, my list can be way longer. Like I could throw justice in there. I could throw kindness. I could throw like knowledge in there. I could throw friendships in there. But I think all those values align with mine. Like are ones that I follow as well. Ones that I require of people are ones that I do that I have. So since those are our core values, do you have the same core? Are you expecting to have the same core values from someone else, like a significant other?
Um, yes, I would want, I would want, for her to, have similar, core values. She don't have to have exactly the same core values as me, but I would
That's what I'm
want
about to
her
say. Let me
to,
rephrase it. Like, is it a deal breaker if they don't have
um,
like a majority, like at least like a handful? Say if you got 20 core values, um, if they don't have all 20, or if they don't have five out of the 20, like is that a deal breaker?
I mean, it depends on. I mean, to be honest with you, it don't 100% depend on, the person's core values. It also depends on how you guys, act around each other, or how you, interact with each other. Um, that really can figure out if if you guys are like meant to be or not meant to be, but want to be together. It's important though because you want somebody that to have like similar core values to yourself. Because if you don't, and y'all have two different separate core values, and it's probably not gonna work. Because let's say for instance, I for one, I say my first one that I put in before it, all of them is trust. So let's say I say trust, and then she says that she puts um non-judgmental first. Okay, she doesn't want somebody that's not. She wants somebody that's non-judgmental. I want somebody who I can trust. Okay, does that mean that we can't work together just because it's
Mm-hmm.
different? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because she could probably have. I mean, trust could probably be on her list, but it's not the first or like her
Right.
first five or something like that. But it could be there,
Yeah.
and I think trust is on anybody's core list, to be honest, because you got to be able to trust people.
I mean, a lot of people, you'll be surprised. They don't. Trust is up there, but it's not top five.
Yeah, so
I
I'm saying
mean,
it's probably
you
not
know,
top five, or
um,
you know,
I mean, I
maybe
find
I
it
don't know why.
important. I mean, you should want trust to be in your top three, to be honest. But in this generation, core values don't really mean nothing. You
They don't
know,
exist.
at this point,
They don't exist.
people
They're
just
non-existent for sure.
I don't know. People just go out with
Dating
people just because they make them laugh or something, just
it's
because it's beneficial to them.
it's like you most people grow up getting core values instilled in them. And then as you get older, as you get older, you should want to figure out your own personal core values as you're learning and you're like learning to grow and
Mm-hmm.
mature, right? So
Mm-hmm.
most people just throw their core values out the window when they get older because they don't care at that point. They're just like, that's just what my mama told me. That's what my daddy told me. I don't care. Some people just don't. They don't care about having core
Nah,
values,
you
and
can't
it's
do
why
that.
most people be ending up in the situation they in relationship wise because they don't have no. They don't have core values themselves. Y'all can be
Yeah,
forcing. Y'all can be in a relationship looking for something or expecting something from somebody else, and you don't have your own your own personal core values. How does that make sense?
right. Nah, you can't do that, man. You gotta always keep your core values as your top priority, man. Because you just can't date anybody just because they fine and just because they perform well in the bedroom does not make them
A
the
good
person
person.
for you. Like it's much. Trust me, it's much more complicated than what it seems. Like for instance, last week, me, Ari, and one of my friends named Delaney, we had learned about something new. So this is what it was. All right. So apparently, soulmates. So I thought you only had one soulmate, right? That's not true. You have multiple soulmates, right? The thing that everybody's trying to look for or should be looking for is a twin flame. And for those people that don't know what a twin flame is, it's basically it's really self-explanatory. It's like the twin flame is like somebody that's pretty much that's just like you, except y'all combine into one person as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's like on like really kind of like on a spiritual standpoint, to be honest with you. But trying to find a twin flame is rare. It's hard to find your twin flame because it's a lot of people that come into your life and they match who you are. Like you could feel like they're your twin or whatever, and the whole time they're not. It's really that's why I love is really complicated. It's a complicated thing. It's not easy, because everybody has their own different opinion. Everybody has their different looks of it. But moral of the story is, don't ever forget your core values because that's important, especially when you're trying to find somebody that you want to be with for the rest of your life or want to be with for years up and coming years that's coming. Like that's important. Because you just don't want to be out here just looking for anything. Because at this point, I mean, love is scarce. Like everybody's all around. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to find. Oh, I want to find somebody I love. I want to find somebody I want to be with, and you still run into the same little boys that you ran into, or you run into the same little girls that you ran into.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like that. It's difficult. It's complicated. So be careful because everything does not look gold. Just because, matter of fact, no. Matter of fact, like I said last night, everything. No, if it looks gold, doesn't mean that it's gold. Remember, there's fool's gold too. I'm gonna write that
Facts.
down. I'm gonna write that
I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write that
down. True. It's fact. It's for real. Like I'm for real. It's facts because like okay, you see gold. You ever seen gold? You see fool's gold. You look at fool's gold, it looks like real gold. You look at gold, it's gold, right? But at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, how can you tell? Look at a girl or a dude like, oh, that's my soulmate. It could be the gold. It could be fool's gold.
Mm-hmm. Should be. That's why you gotta get to know people
Fact.
before you jumping into
Yeah.
relationships.
And just don't move in with them 6 months with them. I mean, that's
Y'all
not
just be
really.
looking. Y'all just be looking at each other. Just be like, y'all just be looking at people and be like, I want to date them.
Yeah. They
You don't
so
even know
fine.
them.
They so fine. He could come back to my house right now. Or she's so bro. She's so beautiful. I'm trying to take her on a date. Then I'm trying to take her back to the crib. Like bro, like y'all basically put yourselves in the same reoccurrent circle, bro. And then y'all get mad when things don't go right. It's like, bro, if you if you don't understand why you still feel like you're in the same circle you've been in for years, you need to
It's
change
you.
something. It's you.
It's you. It's you. You cannot blame the other people around you. You cannot blame your atmosphere. You have to blame yourself because you keep putting yourself in the same predicament, the same situation. You dating the same people. Like you, you have to realize that it's you at some point. That's the
Exactly.
only way something is going to change. You can't
Exactly.
be dating somebody else and say, "Oh, they gonna change. They gonna change." It's
Okay,
you,
hey,
bruh.
no, okay, you can't say that because I just had a similar situation to that. Okay, now it's a little bit that's difficult. That's a little difficult because you do like it is okay. People do change. People do change over time.
They do.
I trust me. If you
But
going
some
through the
people,
situation right
but
now,
some people fight change. But
I
some people
mean,
fight change, or
they
some people
do.
don't acknowledge that they need to change.
They okay, they do, which is true. But at the same time, if you're in a relationship, and things ain't going right, and then significant other, they could change, and you still wait for the change, and they never change. I mean, obviously need them, but it's still like, bro, it's the hardest thing to do is leave because it's like if you leave, what if they really are better off without you? You feel me? And
Yeah,
now they being happy, and you just over here miserable because you wanted that happiness. So it's
yeah.
like that.
But then you'll find the right person, or the right person will get sent to you
I
how
mean,
you think it should
I
go.
wish, I wish I get the right person. Don't you?
Yeah, it's gonna happen one day.
Man, what? When I'm 85,
No,
old on the cane.
most of us be looking for that one person when we the person that needs to change.
What you trying to say?
I'm just saying. And most people be looking for relationships or trying to force themselves to stay in relationships or jump into relationships when they the ones that need to actually like take a chill pill. They need to
I
relax,
mean, are you
get
trying
to
to
know
explain
themselves.
something?
No, I told you that already. What I need to
D-
hit for.
First off, first off,
We had a
I
whole
don't need
conversation 2 years
anything.
ago.
I don't need anything to change. I feel like I'm perfectly fine. Okay.
Oh my god, that's the problem. That's the problem.
What do you mean? It's the okay.
That's
So
the
when
problem.
this turned into Chris's life, all right. Matter of fact, no.
No,
Matter of fact, I
cause
don't want to talk. I don't even want to talk, guys. Thank you for listening to my little piece part. I'm gonna give it to Ari. Ari taking
no,
over. I'm not mad, cause this is like, cause you
because
think
he
it's
don't.
so funny. You just
It,
think it's so funny.
it's funny that you bring it back up, but it's not really. It's funny because you just whatever. It's funny, like yeah, you just don't understand. You don't ever listen to me. You be acting like you listening, but you don't listen to me. You don't. You do not. I give him all the advice in the world, and he just act like I'm just talking to talk. He be saying, "I hear you, I hear you, I hear you." He don't be hearing me. He be hearing this wah 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 wah. That's what
No,
he be hearing. That's
no.
what he be hearing.
I listen.
Okay, sometimes the risk of rarity.
Anywho's, this seems like this has became a personal podcast.
You did it.
No,
You got. You
we
just
talking
felt
about the
guilt.
topic of
You felt guilt. You felt guilt. You felt guilt. Because
felt guilt or what?
when I was saying, you thought I was talking about you. I was just
No,
saying
because
something.
you are
I
talking
was just
about me, bro. I
talking.
know
I was
when
just
you
talking.
sneak
You
this
took
in,
it
bro.
personal. You took it
I know
personal.
when you sneak this in, bro. Come on now, you sneak this in. I know when you sneak this in, bro. I ain't stupid, bro. I'm the king of subliminal diss, bro. What you mean?
I'm not saying this. I told you about if I was talking about you, I would have said your name.
No, you ain't gotta say my name. I
And
know what you
everything.
referring to. I can look at you and tell you what you referring to, G. Come on now. We talking about this. Come on now. Let's keep it funky,
I'm just
bro. Keep
talking,
it funky, bro.
we gonna keep it funky. I'm just talking, bro. I'm just
Man, you talking
saying.
about you just talking.
I'm
No.
just saying. I'm
You
just
know
saying.
exactly
I'm
what
just
you doing,
saying.
Ari. You know exactly what you
What?
doing.
Bruh. We had this conversation about this yesterday.
Bro, no, that was
The day before.
2 days. Yeah, no, the day before
2 days
yesterday.
ago.
Okay, and I still ain't had that specific conversation. So
Whatever.
therefore, come on, whatever. See, this is what I'm saying. You don't even listen. You need to be listening, but anyway, look, man, look, forget all of that, man. We need to make this personal and everything. It ain't even about me. It ain't about her. Moral of the story is, but yeah, it like I said, love is complicated, guys. Just be careful, because nowadays it's all bobbled up into one little feeling, and it's just too difficult. Okay, so if you gonna fall in love with somebody, make sure it's the right person. Actually understand the person, know the person. Get to understand what they like to do, what they don't like to do. And by any means necessary, avoid arguments. Just, I mean, it's common to argue in a relationship, but don't sit there and make it a thing to do it. Like, if your woman mad at you, talk it out. And if your boyfriend mad at you, talk it out. Get it over with. So y'all can go back to loving each other. Don't just leave it alone and just walk away. And if you in a toxic relationship, leave, leave. What that TikTok say? He's like cock his finger or something, and then just point to the like out, just get out, like Jay, just leave, just leave. Because it's not healthy for you. It's not good for you.
Nope. Yeah.
You have something to say, Ari?
Oh, just listening. Just listening.
Anywho, but yeah,
I'm just
just if
listening.
you in a relationship like that, just leave. I know it's hard. It's the hard thing to do, but you should leave. It's not good for you. It's not
Yeah.
good for your mental health.
Sometimes it's hard to let go. But that's the best. That's probably the best decision you can make for some people. Is let it go.
Some people actually, I seen this a long time ago, but sometimes it's best to let people go because they're like their fate is to be better off without you, which is
Mm-hmm.
it's sad, but it's the real truth
Yeah,
because
it's humans. It's humans. That's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt to let people go. Especially if you've been with them for a long time and you've been known them for a long time. There's been plenty of times me and Crystal stopped talking. Multiple, multiple times.
Cause she don't listen to me.
What?
She don't be listening to what I be saying.
No,
But
you don't be listening. No, you don't be listening
then
to
when
me.
she
You don't be
when
listening
then
to
when
me.
she
That's how
get
it goes.
into
You don't
her
listen to
when
me.
she has a bad day, Ari tends to get really agitated. And when she gets agitated, she does not want to listen. Everything, if you say some real stupid stuff, she'll really get mad, and then it just be weird all day, and then we just end up stop talking because she's trying to be just rude and just be all time. That's just her. That's Ari in general though. That's what she.
That's not.
But she's not like she's not a mean person. She just has her days. Like everybody has their days when they're irritable. Like that's the part being in it. But at the same time, she don't listen to me. She don't care what I say. She 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 be like this. This is what Ari do. I tell her a problem, and Ari be like,
Oh my
okay, she
god.
listening. But then she'll tell me what most of the time Ari be like, that's stupid. Why would you do something like that?
That's me being honest about the situation. What do you want me to say? Lie? That was that was a great idea. Wow. You should do that again.
I don't even
No.
get that. I don't even get that sometimes.
What? No, I give you props when they do. Sometimes.
When's the last time you gave me when I gave you a good idea?
The last
In,
time
in
you
that
gave me a
term,
good
in
idea?
that term of what we talking about, love.
You gave me a good idea.
Hmm? Or I came to you about a problem and I told you how I was gonna solve it, and you was like, "Oh, that's a good thing to do. I mean, you should do that."
Look, y'all. It don't happen all the time. Okay?
Never.
And I be trying to teach this man. Okay, that's all I be trying to do. I just be trying to teach him, and he just take it. It just go right over his head, y'all. It go through one ear out the other.
No, it don't.
It
I
don't
listen.
register in the brain.
I listen.
You listen, but you do opposite of what I say. That's funny.
Anywho's, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We derailed.
From that kind of that ends the personal value topic. Um. Yeah. So we're gonna go to the pump 'em up segment.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about now because we went to a whole nother thing. We went personal. Personal topic, main topic. Personal. But was in a promo segment. Promo segment is just a social media minute for people that are doing positive things out there in the country, out there in the world. People who are doing great things in their communities, or people that are having or starting successful businesses or trying to attain a successful business or trying to get to a successful business. So this promo goes to Positive Ida. Her name is Positive Ida on Instagram. Is Positive and Ida IDAA on Instagram. Her YouTube as well as Positive Ida. Same thing, Positive IDAA. That's on YouTube. She's the CEO of Positively Ida. She sells beauty products, eyelashes, beauty blenders, headbands, and so much more. So y'all can go out there, go on her Instagram and check out her Instagram, to go on YouTube and follow and stuff like that. I'll support the people that are doing great things out here, and we just want to recognize those who are doing great things. Okay? Okay. All right. So to end our podcast off, y'all know we hit it off with, end our podcast off with Destination Game, and it's a destination game. We try to do something that keep y'all interacting with us. Make sure y'all not just skimming all the way to the end to get to the destination game and not listening to our topic. Y'all need to listen to our topic and actually pay attention. You can feel me and listen and talk in the comments about it and stuff like that. So we have dialogue because we want to stay very interactive with y'all as much as possible, as much as we can. When y'all commenting, we're gonna try our best to comment back to all those who are commenting, all that type of stuff. So the rules for this game is you have to have the right answer, of course. And in addition to having the right answer, you can tag either your personal Instagram or social media in general, and or if you have a business, you can tag your business and we will shout that out. First person who has that answer and have done those rules will get the shout out at the end of the next podcast. Tell them the clues.
All right, so it's the fifth biggest country in Europe in area. Total land area is 447,435 kilometers. 2/3 land area is covered by the forest. Music is one of the biggest exports. Since 1979, it's forbidden to smack your children, which means that we were the first country. Well, it was the first country in the world who made the law against flogging.
Mm-hmm.
It has the highest number of McDonald's restaurants in Europe per capita.
Yep.
Who
So
smack
that's
their
it.
children?
It's a lot of people out there who
Why
smack their
would,
kids.
why would you smack your kids? That's terrible. See, that is terrible. Don't smack your kids, man. That's
There's a
terrible.
lot of people out there who smack their kids, y'all. And for those who've gotten smacked, y'all know. But like I said at the beginning, before we did the game, make sure y'all, whoever has the right answer first, we get y'all in the next podcast. Make sure y'all tag your personal Instagram or social media, and then you can either tag your business if you have one, and whoever does it first will get shouted out at the next episode. So this concludes the end of Anchor Practice for today. The date is May 3rd. We hope y'all have a great beginning of the week or a great week in general.
What's today's date? Wednesday?
We're gonna close, yes, Wednesday. We're gonna close y'all out with our prayer as atypical as we do always. We close out with the prayer. So close your eyes to fight heads. Unless you're driving, don't do that. Just listen. Um, God, I thank you for bringing us together. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to express how we feel and giving our personal values and teaching others that values and morals are important. Don't just jump into relationships and not getting to know people. Get to know people and make sure that you're secure and make sure you're sure in the certain relationships that you're going into. God, I thank you for giving us all the opportunity to come together to have a little fun and learning experience. I pray that you continue to give us purpose driven lives and that we are becoming successful and we're attaining everything that we want to attain and that you are blessing us every single day as we continue to give you all of our praise. In your name I pray. Amen. Thank y'all for listening. We will see y'all next podcast. Bye.